lot going on with my people. It's a lot going on with, everyone really affected by this change, this revolution, and everything that's happening right now. So in light of these events, I decided to do a short video, very quick, very short, because we all have to fight some type of fight, about the life of Black people in corporation, especially the ones that have dreams besides their 9-to-5 jobs. So I'm going to be quick, and I'm going to give 3 values that you need to have in order to preserve your identity as a Black person in corporation. That will help you, go through life, go through those 8 hours without really having to stress yourself, go through those 8 hours focusing on the right things at the right time, and basically, to go on with your life without having to alter too much of yourself, to alter too much of your essence, So let's go. The first thing is, do not lose your voice physically or, figuratively, or however you want to take it. Do not lose your voice. The meaning of it is, if you're a person that is usually, speaking a lot, if you're a person that is expressing a lot from your words, or that is by nature that have a loud voice, I know some people would take it as ghetto or whatever. Some people are just born being great speakers with loud voices. So if you're that type, don't feel like you need to tone it down, to make people around you comfortable. They need to adapt to your nature just like you're adapting to theirs. Do not lose your voice. Your voice is the portal through which you're expressing your emotions, the portal through which you're expressing your ideas, your genius, your intelligence. Your voice is basically a translator to the world. What you are, who you think, what you think, you are, what you think the world should be, how you think the world should be. Don't lose your voice, because if you lose your voice, you lose your identity. I'll take a small example. Since I got here in the US, I'm a Cameroonian, so we are known to be loud people. We're loud because we are lively. We're loud because we're happy. We are loud because we are passionate about ourselves. We are passionate about everything that we love and everything that we feel like needs discussion. Those are the type of people that my people are. So that's one thing that you don't want to do. Don't tone down your voice for nothing. If you're a shy person and by nature you don't talk, keep it that way. You don't need to change yourself, especially if you're not harming anyone, especially if you're not doing, bad to anyone. You don't need to alter yourself for the comfort of others when you're not doing anything wrong and you're just being yourself. If they're promoting that, which I'm sure they are because they always are, then they need to accept it that way. That's the first one. The second one is, don't apologize for being Black. Don't apologize for being Black. You're Black, you should be proud. Don't apologize for being different, not even being Black, because this is for everyone now. Don't apologize for being different. Your skin color. Also, in a class that I had at Identity School of Acting, where they said, if you find yourself trying to say I'm sorry, instead of saying I'm sorry, say you're welcome. I mean, that statement to me was everything, That statement to me meant that you're welcome for me being me. You're welcome for having the opportunity to learn from me. You're welcome from having the opportunity to see something that's different from you, because not many people have that opportunity. You're welcome. So you're welcome. Don't apologize for being Black. If you start apologizing for being Black, that means when you get out of there, you feel as though you need to belittle yourself. You need to belittle yourself. You need to get a little bit weaker so that they are comfortable again. It's always about their feelings. So I know, I'm not saying be mean, I'm not saying be, because you're not. I know, especially the people in corporate, I know you're not mean. I know you're not mean. You're just being yourself. So don't apologize for that. Don't apologize for being black. Don't apologize for being black. What you need to do though is to make sure that you avoid unnecessary conflicts, you know? Make sure that you speak up when you it's like teaching the people around you. If you don't speak, that's how they will take you, you know? 1 second. If you don't speak, that's how they will see that you are. Oh, you're that person that never speaks up. You're that person that if I hurt you or if I do you wrong or if I stab you in the back, I will get away with it, you know? Because you're not saying anything. So you need to teach them. The first thing that, you know, the first impression that you give is the impression that is going to stay with them. So you need to give the impression that is you. You don't have to, you know, be bold or whatever. Just be you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Stay you. Don't apologize for being black. If you have a dream outside of it, what you need to do during those 8 hours, avoid conflict, do your work, focus on what you are there to work for. If there are people around you, if you have meetings and everything, go to meetings, express yourself the way you are supposed to express yourself, because I know you know yourself. So keep it that way. Don't change. Keep it that way. Just be respectful. Just be respectful, because you need to respect everyone around you. Be respectful. Finish your 8 hours, then switch your gears. Like, switch it. It's no longer about work. You did your work. They're paying you for 8 hours, so you do 8 hours. You get out of that space. You know. It's 8 hours. Get out of that space and start your research. Every single minute after those 8 hours should be about your business. Nothing more. Nothing more. Unless really there is an emergency. You know, unless there is an emergency, then yeah, maybe 1 hour at best, but I wouldn't even advise it. Like, when it's done, it's done. You have your life. Take your life back. Take your life back. The third thing now is that you need to work hard. You know, those principles that I give you are the foundation of this one. To be able to work hard, you need to love what you're doing. And to be able to love what you're doing, you need to love yourself. If you don't even love yourself in the setting that you're supposed to make money, there's no way you're going to make the money that you want to make. So, work hard. Work hard for your boss. Work hard for your company, because that's the only way. That's the only way you're going to get out of that situation. The 9 to 5 is giving you the money to sustain your business. So listen, that 9 to 5 is what's going to get you out of your situation to become who you want to become. Never put down that 9 to 5. Never act as though, never act in a way that's going to get you fired or going to make you look, without altering yourself. Being respectful doesn't mean you have to alter your personality. Being respectful is just loving the people that are around you, in a way that's familiar to you, in a way that's understandable to you. The more money you get, the more capital you get, the more money you have to buy those equities that they're giving you, if they're giving you equities, the more money you have to buy your packaging for your business, if you need packaging for your business. You need to work hard for them. That's why when you have a purpose, there is no way for you to fail at something so static, something so obvious, like a job. There's no way. A job is obvious. You solve problems. In my case, as an engineer, all day long I solve problems, and I love it. I love it. Now I love it because I treat the people around me well without changing myself, which means that everything that I do, I love it. I love solving problems. I love writing codes. I love being an engineer. But that's not what I want to do in 10, 20, 50 years. No, I'm not going to be sitting on a desk for all my life. That's not going to happen. But I'm grateful for where I am right now, because that's where you're supposed to be. Always know that. And I hope that it's going to alleviate a little bit of your stress, but know that you're supposed to be where you are right now. And nothing is going to change that unless you do. For the worse or for the better, whatever. But just know that you still need to work hard for that bread. When they say chasing that bag, that's the chasing the bag. Work for your boss. Because your boss could have been black, it doesn't change a thing. You will still need to work to get out of that situation. So that's it, that's it for my black people out there. Don't be discouraged by the time. Don't let these times, making you express things or say things that you don't mean, or say things that, in a way that is going to affect yourself, in a way that's going to affect the people around you, in a way that's going to affect your business, in a way that's going to affect your future. Keep the vision where it's supposed to be. Don't get derailed by anything else. Be black. Stay black. Fight for black. But the thing is, the change starts with you. Be the change that you want to be. Be the change that you want to see. I love being black. You have no idea. Being black being black is the coolest thing that I've ever experienced in my life. I'm so happy to be black. So happy, and you need to be happy to be black. Love yourself. If you love yourself, everything around you will love you. You will attract money, you will attract the right people, you will attract everything that you want to attract in your life when you're attracted to yourself. So that's all that I wanted to say. So this revolution, everything that's going on outside right now, is what was needed, is what is needed. I feel like for me, this is not even phase 1 yet. This is like phase 0, because there's still a lot of people that don't even understand the meaning of this movement that's going on. It's not just about justice. It's not just about George Floyd. It's not just about that. Because as the day passes, you see a lot of other instances of injustice happening. And this phase is where other races have the opportunity to understand what we are going through day to day. So I'm just going to leave it at that, because this conversation can go on and on and on for hours. I will never finish it. So I hope my black people incorporate, y'all stay calm and collected. I hope my black people incorporate, never lose sight of what's important. I hope my black people are not apologizing or feeling uncomfortable for being the color that they are. Stay great. Move up. Don't give up. Thank you for watching me. I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you guys listen and act. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you. Let me know if you want to, if you have a subject you want me to talk about. But I'll keep on talking about things. If you agree or don't agree, let me know in the comments. I'll really like to talk it through. I'll really like to have a conversation, with anyone in a picture, whether you're black or white or however, Chinese, or I want to have a conversation. Let's talk if you're willing to talk. Okay, bye.